Finally, Olympic. We were so impressed with these camping sites, the big trees, and the awesomeness of this natural wonder. As this chapter unfolds, we all discover just how precious this natural resource, these national parks, are. A wonder of the world. And for the Schwarties, a new experience in a new car and a new park. And I was just happy as a horse to have my car back again. And you'll notice that the hood is up for protection against raccoons. Hurricane Ridge in Olympic National Park is ranked one of the most awesome scenic hikes on the Pacific coast, if the hiker is lucky enough to get a clear day to hike. We were not so lucky on this day due to the smoke from fires in northern British Columbia, as well as cloudiness and fog, but we decided to hike on the trail anyway. We stopped at the visitor center to park and get counsel from the park rangers on duty. Hikes are always more fun and interesting when we have someone guiding us through and explaining things as we go. So imagine our good fortune as we pulled up to the door. A ranger was standing by the door ready to go on a nature hike. His name was Ron Good. Right away he invited us to go on this guided nature hike, and of course we accepted the invitation. We were really glad we did. He pointed out many hidden things that we normally wouldn't have seen hiking on our own, as well as talking on the flora, fauna, and geology of the area. It was really a fun and interesting hike. Probably a lot due to Ron Good. Middle of our hike, Buck jumped out and ran across the trail right in front of us, and Ron Good said that this happens quite frequently when he's out there. Later in the afternoon, during the hike, the skies cleared up some, giving us wonderful vistas. This forested part of the hike on the way down seemed enchanted to me. It was just an amazing sight to behold as we walked by. When we got back from our extended hike, there was Ron again at the front desk, and he gave us some interesting and great advice as far as hiking for the next day. So that's Hurricane Ridge. Lake Crescent is a beautiful, deep, aquamarine blue lake on the north edge of the Olympic Peninsula. It is surrounded by mountains, and on the shores, a lodge, Lake Crescent Lodge. It's a beautiful old lodge, all decked out in its local woods with period lodge rooms for guests. It was quite a beautiful lobby. And though the rooms were period rooms from the old days, they were quite comfortable. You could even keep the key as a souvenir for a small fee. I guess what I'm saying is it was quite comfortable and relaxing, and the service was exceeding expectations. After settling in, we made time to sit down, relax, have a drink, and eat a nice meal in the restaurant. And a few times we sat on the front porch where it was nice and breezy and admired Old Glory waving to us. It really was a beautiful lake, and we just couldn't quite get the right kind of photographs and video that we wanted to demonstrate how beautiful this place is. And in the evening, we found ourselves admiring the sunset over the lake, as many other guests at the hotel did. Quite a nice way to wind down the day. Even in the summer, the nice breeze that comes off the lake causes one to put on a sweater. But it really was refreshing. Yes, this is the place where many patrons stop to take portraits of themselves with the beautiful scenery. Did I mention that the sunsets were spectacular? As we had to pack up and leave the next morning, I thought I heard someone say as we drove around the bend, Gee, I miss this place already.